This video is brought to you by Mitch Bradshaw Outdoors. On Black Friday, my buddy Ryan and I took to the ice in search of some nice early ice crappies. What we found was that the fish were roaming about the deep basin of the lake, which topped out at about 45 feet of water.
There we go.
We punched about 30 to 40 holes across this basin and moving up shallow, and kind of just moved as the fish did. We were able to, pluck one or two from the school roaming about,
Oh, yeah.
and then it would be on to the next hole. We really had to work for our fish, and we're seeing a smaller average than we were used to out of this particular body of water, especially given early ice. As the prime feeding window approached, I dropped my transducer down a hole and found what we were looking for all day. That was a condensed school of fish about 15 feet high, and they were in a suspended state, so I could only assume that they were aggressive.
Ooh, there's a nice one.
And as I dropped my tungsten jig down the hole, several of them came racing up after it.
It feels better.
I called Ryan over to check the holes surrounding me, and to our surprise, none of them registered a single fish, meaning we were sitting directly on top of a large school of crappies.
Sure.
Not wanting to run the risk of spooking this huge school of fish, we decided not to auger any more holes.
Drop down.
We decided that the most optimal way to fish this school and keep them fired up and in a feeding state and not have them move would be to team fish or tag team the one hole that was directly above them.
Oh, that's a nice one. Especially with this friggin'
See what's going on with my rod already.
got a good bend, yeah. Oh yeah, nice one. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
It didn't take long to realize that this school of fish that we were on top of was holding a much better average size fish than what we were catching earlier in the day. We were able to pluck a few 10 and 11 inch fish from schools early on, but they would soon vanish and we'd be back on the hunt.
I'm gonna put. Yeah, we'll let him go though.
Thanks to this tag team approach, we were able to pluck one fish after another for over 45 minutes. And every fish from this school was quality. I don't think I saw a 9-inch fish come through the hole. Every fish was in that 10-inch to 13-inch range.
That's our limit. I think so.
This tag team or team approach to ice fishing is not all that common. You will see it in tournaments as well as when the perch bite is hot up in northern Minnesota or into the Dakotas. but I think it can be a very useful tool when hunting down schools of crappie. It can also be utilized for picking out the largest in each individual school and moving on. This day on the ice will definitely not be one I soon forget.
That's how it always is with the limit.
We had a blast and shared a lot of laughs picking through this school and finding out that almost every fish in it was of good size. Neither of us usually keep much fish for the table, but both decided it was a good reward for the hard work that we put in and the time that we put in to find those keeper size fish.